how's everybody doing? Welcome to this video. On this video I want to talk about my Audi R8. And as you guys know, on one of the other videos not too long ago, I took it to AP Tuning in Lebanon. So we thought, I talked to them on the phone, and we thought maybe the clutch was the situation on the R8 transmission, because the car was actually jumping out of drive into neutral. So we thought, well, clutch is going bad, replace the clutch. Clutch is brand new clutch for that car is about $2,000, and labor probably another $1,000 or so. So that's what I thought, give or take. Well, I went away, and of course with the holidays and everything, they had the car for a little while. Told them to take their time. I have another video that I want to bring out on that car, which I really want to share with people, especially if you ever look to buy a car like that. I think everybody should know some of this stuff. It's definitely a good idea to know about that. You're definitely, when you're buying a high-performance exotic car like this, generally you're always doing something to it, a little bit of something to it, always, just because that's the way they're designed. They're not designed to be dependable. Now, I don't understand that, because you do spend a lot of money on it, but for some reason they're not the kind of car you want to depend on. For that, I have my 5 Series BMW, and that car is awesome for everyday use. The other, the R8, is just for fun. Nice day, take it out, cruise, have some fun with it, put it away, and then till next time. So anyway, so they called me. They called me 2 days ago, I think it was. I told them to take their time. So obviously I have more than one car, so there's no hurry. And the verdict is, it needs a new transmission. My Audi R8 needs a new transmission. Well, let me tell you, that is not something that I was planning on or ready for right now. Especially since you guys know that I'm trying to get the Supra going as far as getting the motor done, which I'm still going to try to stay on schedule on that. And then I had a couple other ideas. Well, that just kind of, I don't know how far it's going to change things. I don't know which way I'm going to go as far as getting it fixed, because the brand new transmission for that Audi R8 is definitely brand new, about 14 grand. $2,000 for the clutch plus all the labor. You could easily look at a $20,000 bill. But hey, it is a high performance supercar. So I know it doesn't go 200 miles an hour, but it is considered a supercar. At least I feel it is a supercar anyway. You don't see them everywhere, you don't see them every day. So I have a broken Audi R8. So it's been an interesting year so far, and we're only in January. So last year I had the Corvette, as you guys know. That had problems, and that's okay now. And then I guess 2019 will be the R8. So I hate to see what 2020 will be like, but anyway, who really knows? But when you own these kind of cars, that is to happen, and it can happen, and it happened to me. Even though the Lamborghini Gallardo and the Audi R8 are made basically in the same factory, if you would peel some of the door and transmission parts and stuff like that, it does have the Lamborghini bull and the Audi emblem, so they do share parts, which some people know, or most people know. I already knew that, but I don't know how many of you know that, so I thought I'd share that. So I have a Lamborghini transmission that I'm going to be replacing. So I don't know if I'm going to go used, I don't know if I'm going to go new, I don't know. I looked at some forums, which I might end up, I could get it rebuilt for less than half of what the transmission brand new cost, and then I still will be using my original transmission, which I'm very particular about that sometimes on some of these cars. I like to keep everything that's original, everything that came with the vehicle. I don't know, it's just something that I like to do. Just like when I take the motor off the Supra, I'm going to save that motor and I'll put the other motor in it, and that's just, you know, it just takes a little bit of a corner in the garage, but I have it, it's original. So I'm very particular about that, because you never know, if I want to part with it, whoever gets it, they might want that, and I want to make sure they have it. So as much as possible anyway. So anyway, so I have a broken R8, and basically when you own a supercar, it's just a very expensive to do anything to it. And I just happen to be lucky enough to have the transmission, or unfortunate enough, I should say, there's no luck in that. Unfortunate enough that my transmission pretty much shot. There's no way to fix that one, or unless I rebuild it. So owning a supercar is very expensive, and it's definitely not for everybody, obviously. Even for me, you know, I'm definitely not rich by any means, but it's going to take some figuring out which way I want to go, which route I want to go. It is a used car, it's not a brand new car, so obviously I have to figure out how long I plan on keeping the car and how much money I want to put into the car. I'm going to fix it, there's no doubt about that, but I just got to know when and how I'm going to do it and which is the route that I want to use. So you guys will definitely be seeing some videos on that, figuring out how I'm going to do this and which way I'm going to do this. So still planning on being at Motorama, the 370Z and the Supra. Those are the two cars that I want to take. It'll be the first time I ever gone to a show like that, as far as Motorama. I've never been to it, so I'm kind of really looking forward to it, and meeting some of you guys. So hopefully next week I will be putting the mod in on the Supra, see what my work schedule is, and then I'll try to fit that in. So definitely there'll be a video on that. So definitely if it's the first time you guys are tuning to the channel, and if you like the content, definitely subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for all your support. It means the world to me, and I will always say that because it truly does mean a lot to me that you guys follow me and sometimes listen to me, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I do talk a lot. I realize that, but and I like to be informative, and I like to, whatever I learn, whatever I know, I like everybody else to know. Why not? You never know. You guys might come across it. What takes me longer to take care of because I'm just learning how to take care of it, you guys already know what I went through, so it'll save you guys time, and you'll know a better way to do it, and hopefully cheaper. So anything that I can do that it will be educational, I'll definitely have a video on. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed on my broken Audi R8 that at this moment will be coming back to me in a rollback to put back up on my lift until I determine which way I'm going to go. And I got a couple ideas, and I think you guys are going to like it. Some of you are probably going to think I'm totally crazy by going that route, but just because I don't have the experience. But I don't know. I'm kind of crazy that way. I mean, it is my car, so, and I'm always up for learning. And as I was told a little while ago, it's all nuts and bolts. That's basically what they are. So we'll see how this goes. So anyway, so definitely, hopefully looking forward to the weather getting better, because it is definitely getting cold outside again. So I think we had like 1 or 2 days between 40s, and I think it might even reach 50s, and now we're going to go the other way. Next week, I think it's supposed to be really cold again. So anyway, so this guy here, he's got to get a workout in, so I just figured I wanted to bring you guys up to speed with everything, and definitely subscribe, guys. Follow me. And we'll have some fun, and hopefully the weather will change quick here. I mean, I'm wishing a lot. I still got a couple months yet before it gets warm, but hey, we'll definitely have some stuff coming up.